But for single malt, you add some water and it just can just open up the taste a little bit. If you're a professional taster, you'd probably dilute the whiskies half and half, so back down to 20%. Me, I don't have I need the intensity of some of the tastes, so I add, it depends on the whiskey. Seldom do I add water. I tried it to try and be like the professionals and water it down and try and, but it just seems like weak whiskey to me, so it's entirely up to you how you do it. The only thing I'll say also about Scotch whiskies, people say, I've not had a taste for it. I think what's the shocking thing about Scotch is it does introduce quite an alien taste to your mouth, and it can make you think, oh, I got to get this out of my mouth. It's so alien, it's so unknown. But with an acquired taste with Scotch is, if you can maybe stay with it a little bit, you'll understand that with that alien taste, it's imparting a lot of different, really unique tastes to your palate. And if you can start trying to differentiate a little bit, there's a little bit of smoke in there, but it's light, it's rich, it's smoky, it's whatever, then you'll actually start really getting an idea of the different characteristics. So if you get something, don't feel compelled to spit it out straight away. It is an acquired taste. So I've arranged the Scotches in order of ease of drinking. Again, this is the triple distilled Auchentoshan, which is it's light floral, triple distilled, no peat. Although it says on the flavour map that there actually is some peat in there. I don't agree entirely with the flavour map, but okay. And then moving up to Glenfarclas. Glenfarclas is a Speyside malt. Glenmorangie is a Highland malt. Macallan, most people have Macallan, it's fairly well known. That's a Speyside malt. Lagavulin probably deserves a little bit of special attention because it's universally admired, and it's a very high score no matter who drinks it.
How does the scoring work?
So there are some scores there that I put there just so that you can see that some people can disagree quite violently about what should be. For instance, with Glenmorangie, Michael Jackson gave it a 77, not me, Michael Jackson. And Jim Murray, who's usually a kind of hard marker, he gave it a 90. So, and I also included other tasting notes to make you realise that people see Scotches in completely different ways, and none is right. So it's whatever you want to find in it. I mean, it's like wine. People feel confused and they say, oh, it has this sort of undertone, and if you feel you don't get it, you feel it in some way inadequate. But the Scotch, as you can see, experts completely can disagree on how well they like it, what kind of taste you can get there. I think if you just sort of recognise that it really is going to be maybe light or rich or smoky or delicate, and just try and categorise it that way, that's probably going to be enough. And you can find whatever you find in it, and that's going to be fine too. Talisker, I had bumped it in Israeli one time, and he had said he could a bottle of Shivish Regal, and I shook my head at him. And he said, well, what should I have bought? So I said, Lagavulin. And he came back 3 weeks, he said, 3 weeks later, and he said, my brother and I drank the whole bottle. Lagavulin, what's next? I said, what's next is, well, the next one up the chain, if you're used to Lagavulin, is Talisker, a little bit stronger again. And he came back a few weeks later and he said he tried Talisker, and he said it was like rocket fuel. So no, I don't think it's quite. This is probably my own. This is probably when you're getting up to this end. This is where my favourites are. And then Lafroig, on the scale of peat, 0 to 10, this is 10. So again, it's one of those things that it's hard to, unless you've got an appreciation to take something quite as intense in flavour as Lafroig. But after a few times, you really can appreciate some of the taste it delivers. So please enjoy. I want to say some thanks very quickly. As some of you know, from my war stories, I couldn't get this at Neustar. You can be a pioneering leader, but not everyone else is a pioneering leader. You can't get through it. So I had to get a few friends to help me out, and Mark Morsher, who knows everyone here at Hyatt, approached them on my behalf and asked them could we have a room. And not only did they give us a room and said, you know, whatever you're doing there, you don't want to tell us about, because this is not strictly allowed. But they set up a bar for us in the back and provided all that beer and wine completely free. So, Hyatt, whenever you have meetings, Hyatt. So Troy Holt especially, I don't know how many people are commuting here, but Troy Holt was the guy, could not have been nicer, could not have helped us out there, but fantastic. And then also the food, some friends of mine